Hey, we're glad you're back. We hope you found us. We lost the internet for a moment there. It disappeared, and we lost our connection. So hopefully you can find us back. This is part 2 of the Marion-Sterling ball game. Sterling kicking off to the Warriors.
Warriors with an 8-0 lead. That'll be they'll have the wind at their back in this third quarter. Line squib kick, taken at the 25-yard line.
That's
and going to get the ball out across the 30.
That's Colby Lawler.
So Marion will have good field position to start the third quarter. And who might our third quarter sponsors be, Jeremiah?
Well, I'm glad you asked about that, Mike. Our third quarter sponsors are MHS Pack, Marion County Ace Hardware, and Carlson's Grocery. Our Warrior sponsors, we haven't mentioned them yet tonight. Gambino Pizza, Marion Auto Supply, Security First Title Company, and KD Insurance.
Thanks to all the sponsors. I think I missed a Tampa State Bank timeout or two there in that second quarter, too.
I think we got them in there. I think we were good.
All right, see what the Warriors come out there. You got 4 receivers here, just a single back in the backfield. Hand off to that back, and he's got a power forward out just short of the 40. Schaefer's with the carry.
Schaefer's with the carry, and Wyatt Newberry of Sterling holding on for dear life.
So 2nd and 2 for the Warriors as they bring in Lanning to call the play. See what we're going to do here. Might be a good time to put the ball in the air, Jeremiah, to have the wind at your back and just be 3rd and short if you didn't make it.
Yep, I agree. Schultz out on the far side, Ingles on the near side.
And Lanning keeps. He's got the first down. He's got to get more. Oh, Lanning is broken free. Oh, nice job back there keeping him off of him. That was Ingles, and that is a facing in the game because he's in the zone.
For a case and some touchdown.
Oh, we do have a flag out here.
Flag back here at about the 47-yard line.
Take a look at Engel here doing a great job of just running interference, staying between Lanning and potential tacklers.
Yeah, right.
That was against the Black Bears. That's going to stand.
So Ingles right here, this is Ingles. He's going to come across and just seals that off.
There'll be a 5-yard penalty against the Black Bears. It'll be assessed on the kickoff.
Great run by Jack. Great blocking by Ingles.
That puts the Warriors up 14-0.
They're going to go for 2.
Yeah, get ready to attempt the extra point conversion, 2-point conversion. Schaefer's and Hoffner in the backfield. Schaefer's with a carry. He's in the zone. 2-point conversion puts the Warriors up 16-0.
If you're enjoying this broadcast, consider subscribing to the channel. It's completely free, and it benefits us a lot. Also consider liking the stream and consider clicking that notifications bell so you never miss a game. Thank you, Warrior fans.
That is the new voice of the Warriors you just heard. Sadie Lang is the internet voice of the Warriors.
The guru. our internet liaison.
Yes, she's our internet liaison. Everyone up here has a title.
The extra cheerleader out there is Quade Williams. Good job, Quade.
So the great way to start the the third quarter for the Warriors. See if the Black Bears can answer. They have been dangerous tonight with their running backs.
Were you going to say the first quarter of the second half?
The first quarter of the second half. No, I was going to say the first quarter, but
you knew that was wrong.
But I figured out that it was wrong. Thing of it is, Jeremiah, as you age, you can still get to the finish line. It just takes a little longer to get there. Lining up for the kick.
Caden Mercer kicking off. Black Bears have a couple people in that 25, 20-yard line range.
I'd keep it away from the man in the middle standing
Number
at the
9?
22. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
Farner.
Got lots of whistles. Lots of whistles.
Yeah, we got all kinds of whistles. I said Farner, Farney.
Barney.
Oh, we forgot to assess the 5-yard penalty against them for being bad boys earlier.
That's right. Is that 10 yards?
Yeah, did he not just walk forward 10 yards
Yes,
and
he
place
did.
the ball?
That was 10 yards.
You know, it's early in the season for the refs. We'll just let it works out in our favor.
He said there was going to be a 5-yard.
He did. He said 5, but
Okay.
gave us 10. So
All right, Mercer kicking
Sterling
off.
doesn't seem particularly upset. So
High end over end kick, taken at the 14-yard line. Going to get the ball after the 22 and be stopped there.
Warriors are fired up. That touchdown brought a lot of energy to these guys.
First down, Sterling.
Sterling, they're going to give them the ball on the 23. That'll be where they'll mark it, so they'll start there for their first drive of this second half. Just a minute into the half, the Warriors have already scored.
It's 16-0. Warriors lead. 10:15 in the third. 10:59 in the third quarter. Warriors show blitz,
There's a pitch going around that right side.
and he's
Oh,
wrapped
he
up.
is dropped for a big loss. He's near the 15, maybe 16-yard line.
On the carry, number 7.
And I think we're going to see Trevor Schaefer's get in here on this tackle.
Who else was out there?
And
Diazio.
That was Jack Lanning. I'll tell you what,
yeah.
Jack played his responsibility beautifully there. He stayed outside. He made sure to keep outside contained and ended up being the guy to wrap him up. So great job there by the defense.
Very good.
7 or 8 yard loss on that play. It'll bring up second and long.
Pitch to the other side.
Trying to count the
Nothing
other
there.
way.
I'm telling you, the Warriors have a different level of energy in this quarter after that touchdown.
Take them up there, and Ian Amos on that stop. Brings up third down.
They're quick to the ball. They're making their blocks, staying in position. It's going to bring up 3rd and 28.
Yeah, the ball is inside the 10-yard line. Back to pass.
And
He
he's
is
got
wrapped
nothing.
up.
He's going to just go down. He's just going to go down at the 2. He just
Quarterback
was
sack
not
by
going to let them push him into the
Caleb
end zone.
Caleb Darrow with that sack.
He came through completely untouched.
Yeah, you can
Fourth down.
show that replay again, Gino, if you can. All right, here we go.
Fourth down. 4th and 29. Hunter's in his own end zone. Warriors go for it, and they
It's
get
blocked.
it.
It's blocked.
That's a Warrior touchdown. He's in the zone. That's a Cation-Sun touchdown.
Marion.
Yeah, they are just smelling the ball, Mike. Show that again, Gino. Nope, no replay. All right. You just have to rewind your YouTube to see that again.
Well, the Warriors now go up 22-0 as they get ready to go for another 2-point conversion. So talk about, well, we've only got 3 minutes off the clock in this third quarter. In the last 8 seconds of the first quarter and first 3 minutes of this quarter, the Warriors have scored 22 and may get 24 points here.
Yeah.
And I'm not sure what we're waiting on right now. Oh, well, the Warriors are switching personnel around a little bit. The officials wound the clock. We didn't have the center. That's an important thing. Lanning has it. He keeps it. Trying to work forward, and he's in the zone.
Jack Lanning in for the conversion.
Got a little help there from Luke
I was going to
Watkins.
say, Luke Watkins kind of threw him in there. All right, we think we got that replay of the punt here.
Oh, that's our punt there.
Now they had it smothered. Yeah, our third quarter sponsors are MHS Pack, Marion County Ace Hardware, and Carlson's Grocery. Carlson's Grocery, one of our original sponsors. We appreciate those guys hanging with us all these years, and we appreciate all the sponsors.
Hey, if you're visiting those sponsors during the week, make sure you heard their name announced. Let them know you heard their name announced on mctv live.
It would be great if you could let some of the sponsors know that their money that they're giving us to buy equipment and keep these on the air, that you're actually watching the games. You can also prove that by subscribing.
That's right.
We need 500 new subscribers by the end of the year, or we're going to have to let Jeremiah go.
So Mike, we scored with a few seconds left in the first half, and we've scored now twice in the second half in 3 minutes. Essentially, we put 24 points on the board in about 3 minutes.
Yeah, that's making hay while the sun shines.
That sure is. And the sun's not even shining.
And the sun's not even shining, but we have a beautiful moon.
Caden Mercer again on the kickoff.
Mercer again. That's going to go out of bounds.
I see what happened, Mike.
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, so the kickoff was supposed to be from the 40. They had it set up at the 35, 5 yards against us. They moved it to 5 yards against Sterling, kicking off from the 45.
But they had inadvertently moved it the wrong way. So they actually did move it forward 10 yards, but they were right when they got done.
Finley will be accepted ball recorded the 35-yard line. First down, Sterling.
So because the ball went out of bounds, that is a penalty, and Sterling elects to take one of the options that they have, which is the 35-yard line. They'll start there. And 9 minutes to go in the third quarter of the ball game, with the Warriors up 24-0. That's Barney burst through a nice 8-yard gain.
He is a force out there. Zane Farney, 5'11", 160 pounds, a freshman.
Yeah, very quick. He comes out of the stance and he is moving.
So Farney's the lone man in the backfield.
They gave him 7 yards on that, so it's 2nd and 3. Farney again. This time the Warriors wrap him up. About a 1 yard gain.
Number 9, Zane Farley on the carry. Cole Smith on the tackle.
Cole Smith got the tackle. We got an injured Bear. That might be Farney.
I think probably a cramp is what it looks like.
We got a Tampa State Bank injury timeout.
I got a few extra pickles at the burgers down here,
Why?
so I don't cramp up.
Oh, yeah. Because you're afraid you would cramp.
Right, yeah, it's hard work up here in the booth.
I love pickles. I love all kinds of pickles. We have jars, lots of pickle, and my wife hates them. She can't even stand the smell. If she gets
so when you say we, you mean I?
We collectively as a family have a lot of pickles.
Okay.
But my wife hates them all.
Okay.
If she orders a hamburger,
wife
she'll
is
say
right.
no pickles. If they put pickles on it, she will take the pickles off, get napkins, and soak the pickle juice up off.
You gotta
of
just
the
send it back and get a new one.
Pickles are pickles are gross.
Oh, you don't?
Your wife is right.
Sadie does
Your
not like
wife
pickles
is right.
either. When
Sadie doesn't eat a lot of things.
Okay, hold on now. That's not true.
when you get cramps, nothing better. Run to the fridge, pop open a jar of
Dill
pickles and just slurp the juice.
Yep. Zane Farney able to walk off the field under his own power. He has been working hard tonight.
Yes, he has. So we've got 3rd down and a couple. Warriors getting the defense set up here.
We'll see who else they have other than Farney.
Quarterback hasn't kept the ball too often. He hands off, and it's going to be a good run. Going to get the ball into the Warriors side of the field.
That's a senior, 33, Braxton Linden, 5'9", 170 pounds on the carry.
Tackled by Cole Smith. First down, Sterling.
So Sterling will have the ball at the 48 of the Warriors.
Warrior defense looking for a stop.
Hand off again. They're keeping over that right side in tight. Got about 3 yards that time.
See Linden go, like as Mike just said, off to the right side.
Second and 6.
It's 2nd and 7 for the Bears, Black Bears, Bearcats, Cat Dogs, whatever you said, Jeremiah.
Whoever they are.
Oh,
Big
right
run.
up the gut. Big run.
Big hole.
Number 33, Braxton Linden, right up the middle. Tackled by number 2, Chance Schultz.
Linden is who
First
they
down,
brought in to
Sterling.
replace Farney, and he's running hard.
He
man.
is running like a senior who's been sitting behind a freshman.
Well, he plays linebacker on defense, so you
Yeah.
know he's not afraid of hitting.
Right.
The Warriors bring Batani out of the game, and Watkins in.
They were able to
Lennon's
stop
again.
him that time.
Yeah. Well, he was getting through the line without even being slowed down, and that time they clogged the middle.
Yep.
And
And the other runs were going on the right side. This one they tried to bring to the left and didn't find any room to run. We'll see if they go back to the right or if the Warriors are finally sniffing Linden out now.
Ball's on the 36-yard line of the Warriors, 2nd and 10. Hand off again.
He's going to fall backwards, but still move forward and pick up about 5 yards.
I think that's 4 carries in a row for Linden, isn't it?
Jason Looper on the tackle. 3rd down.
Looper makes the tackle. 3rd and 6. Down to the 5:48 to go in the 3rd quarter. Warriors up 24-0.
Oh.
That's the 2nd time they've put that man in motion and the Warriors have jumped.
There's 4 Warriors that went, so there was
Yep.
something in that snap count that got them. So it's now 3rd and short.
Right. That's a cheap way to get 5 yards, man.
It is, but it worked.
Yeah, right. Oh, yeah, I wasn't criticizing it.
Warriors looking for a stop. They were bringing the house on the last play.
3rd and 1.
And
The
Linden
ball to
doesn't
Linden.
find anywhere
He
to
does
go.
not get it.
Now it's going to bring up 4th and 2 feet maybe.
So the Warriors, that penalty really hurts because you're going to have to now, once again, you've only got a yard to work with. The Warriors are going to have to suck it up and stop them on 4th down.
Warriors looking for a stop here. We're going to expect them to hand off to Linden again.
And they do.
And he does not get it.
Yeah, I
He
think
is
he's
stopped.
short.
Yep.
Linden on the carry.
Yep. He's going to be short of the
Williams on the tackle.
line to gain.
They're looking right now, and I expect them to mark. Yeah, there we go.
Ball.
Mark the ball, turn the chains around.
First down, Marion.
It's going to be Warrior 1st and 10. from the 27 of the Bears. Not the polar bears, even though they're all white.
Black bears.
Black
A lot
bears.
of black bears in Sterling. Very mountainous region.
There probably were black bears there back at around statehood.
You think so?
Yeah. Did you ever read Little House on the Prairie?
I did not ever read Little House on the Prairie.
Oh, the ball's out. And they've got it back.
Fumble on the play.
That'll be Sterling's
Sterling
ball.
recovers.
With Little House in the Big Woods, Little House on the
I'm aware
Prairie.
of the
Yeah.
titles. Warriors lose the ball on a fumble. Defense back out on the field.
Well, that's unfortunate because the Warriors had established so much momentum. I'd like to have seen them, and they had to get that stop on 4th down. Would like to have seen them get a shot at a drive there.
Right.
Just have to get it back now.
Farney's still not in.
And going around the left side, very little gain.
Tackled by Luke Watkins.
Watkins with the tackle. Uh-oh, Jeremiah's breaking out his binoculars.
I just wanted to see where Farney went.
Barney's in the ball game.
He's back in.
Yeah, he's at tailback.
Back in for Linden.
Back to pass. Gets pressure. His arm's hit.
Yeah, he was hitting the arm as he released, and ball was short of the.
Yeah, Lanning was the one that got back there, hit his arm. Had that dive duck up there. If we'd have had a man in the right place, could have had a turnover back.
That's right.
3rd down, 3rd and 10. Play's a little slow coming in.
3rd and 10, Warriors up 24-0. 3:53 remain in the 3rd quarter.
Quarterback Logan Isaac, as we said, another freshman. Under center. Hands it off to Farney. He's going to get the ball just inside the 25.
Yeah, he picks up 4 yards pretty regularly or more.
All right. It's going to be 4th and just about 7. Now let's not jump offside and make it 4th and short.
Right.
I would imagine they would try to go to Farney and get the ball in Farney's hands in some form. Oh, there's a pitch going to come around this side. It's got some legs to it. He's going to get the 1st down.
Yep, he did.
Number 2 was the ball carrier. That's Wyatt Newberry. He's another freshman.
So Black Bears able to find some room to run out on the left side, and finally Schaefer's able to make that tackle.
So it'll be 1st down for the Black Bears on the Warriors 16. Been kind of a herky-jerky drive, but they're keeping it alive and they're continuing to move.
Warrior defense wanting a turnover here would be ideal.
Quarterback keeper. He did a nice job of finding his hole and then just powering forward after he got some contact.
He picked up about 7 yards.
Hewlett with the tackle.
Cole Smith a little slow to get up after that play. Batanti comes in.
2nd and 3. Ball's on the 8. 2 minutes to go, 3rd quarter. Warriors up 24-0. And that's Farney.
He is fighting.
Number 9 on the carry.
Boy, he's right at the goal line.
Zane Farney. Luke Watkins on the tackle.
Warriors had all
First and goal.
of the air sucked out of them after that turnover.
So it'll be first and goal at the 1. And there is, I would, there's plenty of time left for the Bears to come back. I guess I'm not really thinking that they will, but they do have pep in their step now. Pitch around this side, and he's going to walk in the end zone.
On the carry, number 2, wide for
Newberry again.
Touchdown, Sterling.
That'll make our score 24-6. Sterling gets their first points of the ball game.
Warriors need to regroup.
While they line up, reminder, our third quarter sponsors are MHS Pack, Marion County Ace Hardware, and Carlson's Grocery. Stay tuned at the quarter for the St. Luke Hospital Quarterly Report starring Austin Murphy. Quarterback keeps.
And
He's in.
Conversion by the quarterback.
So Warriors up 24-8 late in the third quarter.
Score 24
Well, Mike,
for Marion,
as long as people watching are disappointed, that's a good time to remind our viewers and you that September 19th is Talk Like a Pirate Day, and which we'll have a game next Friday,
Yes.
the 18th.
Oh, I've got to start preparing.
Yeah, we got a week to prepare.
Was he here for Talk Like a Pirate Day last year?
That was actually,
we were in the
that was
room
my
together.
broadcast debut. Yep.
Yeah, we
Excuse me,
broadcast debut.
I think I was the one who wasn't there for that one.
Yeah.
I'll have to come up with some jokes this year.
Yeah, you have to come up with some good pirate jokes for next week, the 16th. Talk Like a Pirate Day is on the 19th on Monday.
If you have any that we want to read out at home, consider dropping them in the comment section, and we will look for them.
I talked right over you. Sorry. Say it again.
If you have any pirate jokes at home that you want us to read out next week, consider dropping them in the comment section tonight, and we will see what we can do.
And if you can figure out how to make comments, you can figure out how to subscribe.
And subscribing really helps us out.
Hey, Sadie, what should they do with those notification bells?
You know, they should probably click that notification bell if they want to never miss a Warrior football game and a home Marion basketball game.
And volleyball.
And we have home volleyball too. So if you want to never
And
miss
if they
a game,
want their comment read out loud on the air, they can click the contribute button. Oh, never mind.
become a channel member.
We could announce their name during each quarter.
For all new subscribers, we'll be giving out the Lawrence Welk
Yeah, Thomas.
VHS video.
And gift certificates to the
The greatest
Kingfisher.
hits of Lawrence Welk and his Champagne Orchestra.
And the gift certificates to the Kingfisher, Mike.
Oh, yeah. Forgot about the
Yeah.
gift certificate to the Kingfisher. All right. See, Warriors get the ball back here. Love to see the offense get a little bit angry.
It's a low kick.
Yep.
It's going to be fielded by Lawler.
Oh, you're looking for some room.
Find
Gets
a little
around
bit
the
of
end.
room. Ooh.
Okay, oh, nice job. He picked up an extra 3-4 yards
Tony
there.
Lawler on the carry.
Yeah, I think the Black Bear let go because I think he felt like I think he thought he might have had him by the horse collar there. We'll see. I think the Black Bear player lets go. Maybe not. Just kind of sheds him off.
Little extracurriculars there after the play. A little 3-on-3 violence, looks like.
All right, here comes the Warrior offense. Looking to put together a drive here, build up some energy and momentum going into the fourth quarter. Got a minute 13 left in the third quarter.
Landing from the shotgun. Oh, quick pass to the flat. Got some room to run. Gets the first down. Gets the ball inside Black Bear territory down to the 43.
Colby Lawler.
Yep,
And that was Lawler.
Yep, Colby Lawler on
Yeah.
the reception and able to pick up a first down.
Zane Carney.
Coming into the ball game for the Warriors, Lander Smith, sophomore. I'm assuming he'd be coming in as a receiver.
Yeah, he's out on the far side over there.
Lanning looks to pass. He's under pressure. Gets the ball away, and it's going to be short as he threw on the run.
Pass incomplete.
Caleb Darrow was open, but Jack just couldn't set up to get the pass away.
Yeah, couldn't get his feet underneath him to get that pass off. So it'll bring up 2nd and 10 from the Black Bear 44.
.38 seconds to go in the quarter.
Warriors lead 24-8, 2nd and 10.
We know the Warriors can score in short periods of time, as we certainly saw that at the end of the first half and beginning of the second.
That's right.
Whoop.
Little bobble on the
Yeah,
snap.
ball was bobbled.
And Schaefer's not able to put anything together there.
3rd and 10.
Waylon Smith brings up 3rd down.
Looks like the Warriors are going to go ahead and try to get a playoff before the end of the quarter. Maybe not.
I don't think
They're
so.
calling Hoffner back.
Warriors going to let the clock run out and go into the 4th quarter here, 24-8.
So as the clock counts down, the excitement mounts as we get to our St. Luke Hospital quarterly report, starring Austin Murphy. And here is Austin Murphy.
Well, I tell you what, the Warriors did not make a fool of me there on them having a better second half. They scored in short order 16 points. I was hoping to say unanswered points, but the Bears did put together a drive and got 8 points up on the board. The advantage that the Warriors have here is that the Bears, they definitely do not have any huge scoring options if we play our defensive assignments right. Now, I'll tell you this, with how much time the Bears take to score, if the Warriors can keep a sustained drive going, the last drive I think the Bears had was 7 or 8 minutes. So the Bears are going to have to figure out a way to score quickly if they want to make a comeback on us. But I tell you what, the Warriors are going to put something together here and get another score.
I think St. Luke Hospital would be very proud of that quarterly report. Just as Marion Dye and Fixture, Edward Jones Investments, and Yazel Megley Funeral Home are very proud of the entire broadcast, and especially the 4th quarter.
That's right. It's almost like that Murphy kid knows what he's talking about, Mike.
It almost is.
I want to go that far. I'm learning all the time.
Well, I told him the key to success is sincerity. Once you learn to fake that, you got it made.
All right, here we go with the 4th quarter.
3rd and 10. Lanning keeps, and he's going to be tackled in the backfield.
Wrap up.
Tackled by number 54 for Sterling.
That's Colby Bigley, 54.
Begley.
6'2", 190 junior. Going to bring up 4th down for the Warriors, and Warriors show punt team.
Yeah. I'm sure there are some people that are sitting in the stands that would like to see us go for it. I don't blame them for feeling that way, but the smart move here is to kick. If the Warriors come out and do something different, I'm not saying that's not smart, but I think that the percentages go with pin them as deep as you can pin them. A little bit of a pooch punt. Going to roll out of bounds.
Good Warrior roll.
Yeah, and no return. So they'll take over on the 29.
11:06 remaining in the 4th quarter. Warriors up 24-8. Black Bears 1st and 10 from their 29.
Want to thank all of our sponsors that we mentioned tonight. Our Warrior sponsors, Gambino's Pizza, Marion Auto Supply, Security First Title Company, and Katie Insurance, along with our quarterly sponsors, our timeout sponsors, our touchdown sponsors, and all the rest of the folks we mentioned. Black Bears wanting to get back on the board. And the ball's out.
Ball's out.
The Warriors are on it.
Hey, Mike, I got called back to the principal's office there, and wanted to remind the viewers that what happened at halftime coming in this half. We lost our internet signal, and when we lost that internet signal, the whole thing just dropped, and so we had to restart a new broadcast. So we apologize that we lost you there for a little bit, but we're glad that you're back with us for the rest of the game. We don't know what happened with the internet. It just disappeared for a
I
moment.
noticed Gene calling you back there. I assumed you're in trouble. So is it your fault that we lost the internet?
He just trusted me to relay the message.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
That's what it was.
Yeah. All right, Warriors have the ball, 1st and 10.
Lawler recovered that fumble for the Warriors. Lanning puts him back in action. Lanning keeps, and he's going to get brought down for a loss.
I'm not sure what the plan was on that play, but nothing was really working there.
Brings up 2nd down.
Loss of 1 on the play. Maybe 2. A short 2, long 1.
Yeah, we'll call it 2nd and 11. The Warriors are going into the wind in this quarter, although
It's not a stiff one.
not a stiff wind, and some, especially those shorter passes that Jack's been throwing, I don't think would make much difference on. Oh, quick handoff. Boy, that was fast.
That was fast.
On the tackle, number 4.
Now Hoffner with the carry gets the ball down to the 30.
Nathan Hoffner brings up 3rd and 6.
All eyes were on Schaefer's, and when Hoffner got the ball, everybody was looking at Schaefer's.
Be 3rd and 7. I don't know if the Warriors are in 4-down territory, but they might be.
Well, I'm not sure you gain much from punting
Right.
if you have to.
Exactly. Now that is Schaefer's, and he's got, oh, maybe
I think
he's
he
real
got it.
close.
It's close.
Tackle by number 62.
He's waving them on. The official's waving them on.
Yep. So that's a Warrior 1st down.
Peyton Savvy.
We need a 1st down sponsor.
1st down, Marion.
We do. Tonight, our 1st downs are sponsored by Jeremiah Lang.
I was going to propose that the 1st downs are sponsored by the viewers by subscribing to the channel and maybe clicking the like or the notification buttons.
She sounds like an irritated mom.
Well, I don't mean to.
1st down, Warriors. Lanning rolls right. Looking, gets the ball away. There's a flag down. That might be a hold on the Warriors.
A flag on the play.
It's a good pass by Lanning to get that ball off. We might have a little bit have an injury over there on the far side. I think.
Yeah, they're calling the trainer out on the field.
Well, I think he took a knee to the thigh on the ground, but I think we're going to see a holding.
Caleb Darrow was the injured Warrior. He waves him off. He's staying on the field.
Holding, number 73, offense, 10 yards from the spot of foul.
I don't know if you guys can see, but Caleb looked like he was limping a little bit there.
Yeah, I think he got what I would call a stinger on that right thigh. A Bearcat landed on him.
It was a holding call, and that wipes out maybe the best pass play the Warriors have had tonight. That really worked well, and a nice job by Lanning to stay alive and get the ball away. So it's going to be 1st and long, over 20 at this point. That handoff to Schaefer is going to get a couple back.
Black Bears brought the house on that one. You could see them. They're trying to fill all the gaps coming through the line.
So sorry. Go
Go
ahead.
ahead.
I was just going to say, I'd expect the Warriors to go back to another quick pass there, especially with how many guys they're putting in the box and trying to get that pressure. They're betting on getting there before you can get the ball off. If we can hit another quick pass, something will be open, that's for sure.
Well, you got Ingles on the right side over there. Caleb Darrow out there as well in the slot. Oh, that's a handoff. Hoffner. Going to pick up 3.
Tackled by Gabe Riffle. Brings up 3rd down.
There's 7:48 remaining in the game. Warriors lead 24-8. 3rd and 17.
Yeah, it might be more like 3rd and 18. Anyway, it's 3rd and a long way.
It's 3rd and more than 10.
Hoffner just came out of the ball game.
A whole host of Warriors went in.
Yeah. And we got a whistle.
Marion, first Trump timeout. We'll extend this timeout.
This will be a Tampa State Bank timeout, and it'll be extended due to heat and humidity. If you want some more heat and humidity, go to Tampa State Bank.
Maybe just the official wanted an extended timeout.
I think that could be.
Because he didn't say heat and humidity this time.
Oh, he didn't?
No.
He said extended timeout.
Yeah.
Oh.
He did say that.
We've just decided to extend this
We're just going to take a little bit longer timeout now.
Just because we can.
Can I have a cot?
maybe a caramel chicken latte. Well, it'll be 3rd and 18, 19, somewhere in that vicinity when the Warriors come back on the field. We want to thank all our sponsors, and the Stern lady would like to make one more announcement.
I would like to argue my title as the Stern Lady, and I would also like to ask you Warrior fans at home to possibly consider clicking the subscribe button. It's completely free, and it really helps out the channel. Also consider clicking the like button on the video. It also helps out the channel just like the subscribe button, but not as much. And finally, consider clicking the notification bell. That way, you never miss a Warrior game. Thank you.
Or a county commission meeting.
She messes up our whole vibe because she sounds so professional.
I know. Oh.
All right, 3rd and long. See what the Warriors come up with after that timeout. Lanning back to pass. A lot of pressure. Lanning gets away, gets the ball off. It's going to be short.
Intercepted.
Jack's going to have to get up and, nope. Nice job there making the tackle.
That was Brian Wynn.
Brian Wynn.
On the tackle, number 54.
There's a flag on the play.
We have a flag on the play.
He's picking up the flag.
There's no foul on the play. Interception. Sterling. First and 10. Ball at the 49-yard line.
That's the second interception tonight that has been caused just by Lanning being under extreme pressure out there.
Yeah, it was a tough throw, and no one in the vicinity to come back and get the ball. Caleb Darrow over here on the bench getting worked on the sideline. That on that leg there, so hopefully it's not a serious injury and we'll see him back out there.
You get a helmet in the thigh, it hurts.
Yeah, it does.
And it could cause it to cramp up immediately.
The Warrior defense here. Black Bears on the 49.
Short field for Sterling. They want to stay in this game. They need to score quickly. Oh, we ran right by him.
He's not going to get much.
That was a good attempt by Sterling, but he was running horizontally for a long period of time, and he only picked up about a yard.
Well, they're going to give him about 3.
Newberry.
Oh, boy, I didn't say they spot. Okay, give him 3, but still.
Jackson Batanti.
Not near what I would have thought he was going to pick up after we missed that tackle in the backfield. Hand off again. That's Farney.
He's going to pick up the first down.
On the carry, number 9, Zane Farney.
He does a wonderful job running in between the tackles and just finding seams.
Down Sterling.
It's not like there's gaping holes there. At least I can't. I mean, we might be able to see him from that end zone shot that we don't have.
We need one of those big tower cameras, Gino.
First down. No Farney that time, and he's not getting anywhere.
On the carry, number 9.
Schaefer's been doing the old, the old cliche, play till the echo of the whistle. He did it.
Schaefer's there's a wrestler in that man, and he was driving that kid out of the ring.
That's a good point. 2nd and 10. 5:32 to go in the fourth quarter. Back to pass. Gets it away long.
Once it's deep,
too
and it's
long.
going to be incomplete.
Yeah.
Pass overthrown. Brings up 3rd down.
Schultz in coverage there.
Going to bring up 3rd and 10. So
Yeah.
good stop here for the Warriors if they can get it.
Yeah, this would be obviously Sterling has to score with 5 minutes, 13 seconds to go, and they're down by the 28-4-8 score. They need to score and score fast. Oh, overran him again.
He's going to be short of the first down, but
Carry
he's
number 2.
definitely in 4-down territory.
Tackled by number 3.
They're going to spot the ball on about the 27, 28-yard line, and it will be 4th and short. 4th and a short yard. Warriors hold here. This game might be over.
Wade hustles off the field. No, that was Batanti, excuse me.
They're going to get the first
Yeah,
down.
he picked it up.
Carry number 9, Zane Carney. On top of him, Wade Williams. But it's good for the first down.
Williams and Battani on the tackle for the Warriors. Ball's on the 25-yard line. No quit in the Sterling Black Bears here tonight. Quick pass. Oh, bounced.
That was Braden Hewlett.
Hewlett could see the end zone.
Yes, he could. Almost picked off. Brings up 2nd and 10. Got 4:23 remaining in the fourth quarter.
The Bears have all their timeouts left.
The clock is stopped on the incomplete pass.
All right, here we go. 2nd and 10. Another pass play. Nicely defended. Oh, they're going to call interference. It's incomplete. There's a flag down. I don't think that was pass interference, but we'll see.
I don't think it was either. I don't know
Schultz was going for the ball.
Yeah, I don't know that was a.
Pass interference, number 3, defense. Go half the distance, ball for the
Can we see that again, Gene? Have you got the ability to call that up again?
ball for the first down.
The only thing I can imagine is that they're going to argue that he got there a little early. He was playing the ball. You're absolutely right. I just think they may have argued he got there
I
early.
think he was over the back a little bit.
Yeah.
All right, well, no crying over spilt penalties. It's 1st and 10 on the Warrior 12. Situation is 4 minutes, 18 seconds to go in the game. The Warriors up 24-8.
That's a tough call.
Yeah. And we're going to start the play clock again here. So they're going to talk about it just a little bit more.
4:18 remaining in the fourth quarter. Warriors up right now 16 points. They score a touchdown. It's 24-14.
You know this defense does not want to give up another score.
You're right.
That's Farney. Gets down to the to the 10.
Carry number 9, Zane Carney. Tackled by Trevor Schaefer.
All right, so here's the replay from
2nd down.
the pass interference. And you can see, I think Chance is clearly going for the ball here. I just don't see the interference there. There's very little contact leading up to the pass being released.
The official was behind
Yeah.
Schultz, so he might have had might not have realized the true perspective of that. And that's going to be a tackle in the backfield.
Great tackle.
5-yard loss.
Carry number 9, Zane Barney.
That was Cole Smith coming through the line.
Number 55,
Good
Cole
tackle by Smith. He's a legacy. You know, his dad, Jay, was a prized member of the crew for many, many years.
That's his grandfather.
That's his big grandfather. It is his grandfather. His dad, Jared, was one of the players that we talked about out on the field.
Right.
3rd and 13, under pressure, gets the ball away. It's just a duck out there. And is that caught? No.
Hit the ground.
Pass is incomplete. Brings up 4th down.
Lawler was going for another interception there.
He could smell it. He wanted it. 4th and 13. 3:04 remaining in the game. Warriors lead 24-8.
I think if realistically, if the Black Bears have any chance left in this game, and I think it's pretty, prospects are dim right now. Sterling just used their first timeout. They've got to score on this drive. They've got to pick this up and score, and then they need a heck of a lot of luck.
Right,
after
right,
that.
yeah.
High school cross-country team will be at 1 go.
Our 4th quarter sponsors are Marion Dye and Fixture, Edward Jones Investment, and Yezel Megley Funeral Home. And those Warrior sponsors, Gambino's Pizza, Marion Auto Supply, Security First Title Company, and Katie Insurance. I want to thank all of our sponsors who help us bring these games to you. We do want to encourage you to hit that subscribe button. Mike is really, he's taking it personally if we don't get 500 new subscribers.
Yeah, not tonight. It does not have to be
but
tonight.
over the course of the year.
Yeah. I mean, yes, I will shave my head if we don't get 500 new sponsors by the end of this season.
Subscribers.
You say head. Does that include the beard?
Did I say shavers? What did I say?
You said sponsors.
Oh, sponsors. Okay, yeah. Well, I would take 500 new sponsors too, but subscribers would be fine.
Yeah. All right, here we go. 4th and 13.
Big play. Big play for the young Warriors. We want to wrap this up and retake control of this ball game. There's a pitch going around. Oh, it's going to be a pass off the pitch. It's complete. They spur the ball out of bounds.
Wow.
They called it a touchdown. Wow, that's a goofy play.
Touchdown Sterling.
I don't.
You know, take another look at this. I mean, it's not like we can overrule the call.
All right.
Okay, he's got the ball. I think the ball's out over the end zone or the goal line now.
We got the receiver catch the ball, broke the plane, then lost position. Touchdown Sterling.
I think right there. That's where he
breaks the plane.
Yeah.
And then
just
throws it.
All right, they're going for 2.
All right, it'd be great to get a stop here.
And we do.
And we do, because what that ends up making is still makes it a 2-score game.
Yeah. Unless they can come up with a 4-point conversion off another touchdown.
Great stop on that
We got a 24-14 game. The Warriors will have the ball with 2:53 to go. And one more time, our 4th quarter sponsors are Marion Dye and Fixture, Edward Jones Investment, and Yezel Megley Funeral Home.
Caleb Darrow is slow to get up after that play. I think he's still feeling that injury from earlier.
It's been a really odd game tonight, guys. It hasn't been bang action all the time.
Right.
But then when something happens, they happen in bunches and they are strange.
I would agree with that. Our Warrior sponsors, Marion Auto Supply, Gambino's Pizza, Katie Insurance, and Security First Title.
Oh, this is a Tampa State Bank timeout, by the way. I want to thank all the sponsors. Going back, our pregame and postgame is sponsored by Central National Bank. We really thank Central National Bank. We're in the Lanning Pharmacy broadcast area. All the touchdowns And any field goals that might break out in a sudden hailstorm of field goals are sponsored by Case & Son.
I was just noticing, Central National Bank is on here. Tampa State Bank is on here. We have a broadcast member who's got a new job.
You speak, the following editorial comment is brought to you by Jeremiah Lang. Are not necessarily indicative of the beliefs, feelings, or desires of MCTV, its employees, or sponsors. Or the Stern lady who won the game.
I would once again like to argue my title as the Stern lady, and perhaps we could change it to professional.
An attempted onside kick was unsuccessful. The Warriors will have the ball in great field position.
Oh, I got you. Marion National Bank is in the first quarter sponsors.
Ball is recovered by Lander Smith. First down, Marion.
I am just so discombobulated now. But between
So it's a squib kick. Lander Smith recovered.
well, I know where I am.
Okay, we're in Marion.
I didn't have a stroke.
You're not in Lawrence.
In the Lanning Pharmacy broadcast
I'm
area.
in the Atlantic Family broadcast area. Here we go. See if the Warriors just try to use up the clock, or if they want to try to score here and put an exclamation point on this. Hand off to Schaefer's. Schaefer's needs a block. It's a foot race. Number 5 has the angle. Schaefer's is in the zone. It's a Case & Son touchdown.
Schaefer.
That was a 58-yard run.
I think I'd call that an exclamation mark.
Yeah, I agree. Nobody can accuse anybody of running up the score when that's a running play. There was no flea flickers or statues of liberty done there. And it was an 8-point ball game, so it's now a 30-14 score. The Warriors will try to add 2 onto that. And he's in the zone. Got the 2-point conversion.
Sometimes with these two-point conversions, you just kind of got to wait and see.
Score Marion 32, Sterling 14.
We were a little messed up there, but trust me, they handed the ball off and we scored the 2-point conversion. We'll be home again next week. And I've got it here somewhere, but you guys probably know off the top of your head. Who are we playing next week?
Oh, I know who we're playing in 2 weeks.
It doesn't bring great confidence when you
How about Hutch Trinity?
Hutch Trinity. We've had some great games with Hutch Trinity over the years, so hopefully we have an exciting one here next week. We invite you to be here at the stadium. Beautiful Eisenhower Drive with the beautiful moon, the beautiful Big M on the hill. Yeah, take another look at this run.
Trevor Schaefer's 58-yard run.
That was Engel again,
That
I think.
was.
Just he really he knows what he's doing out there.
Able to seal those runs off. There's the moon. There's the scoreboard. 2:40 remaining. Warriors lead 32-14.
Great dot.
Play-by-play.
Great drop in there, Donnie. Those broadcasting school payments are working out for you. I screwed that up entirely, but
No one knows the difference.
Schroeder will know.
Oh, maybe.
Schroeder will know
maybe.
I messed it up badly.
I think Schroeder just assumes we messed it all up.
Speaking of arrogant, 32-14, the Warriors lining up for the kickoff here with 2:40 to go in the ball game.
Big high kick,
Going to go out of bounds again.
and it goes out at the 35. I don't know if you had a chance to watch last week, Mike, but we brought Casey Case out of retirement.
Well, I knew that. I'm the one that recruited him.
Well, did you watch?
He didn't. I was out of town. I had grandkids.
It's on YouTube. You could have watched it during the week.
Yeah, I thought of that today. I should have done that. I really should have. That ball actually went out at the 35, so it's still a penalty, so they get the extra 5, and they'll take it on the 40.
Okay. That ends up being a 20-yard kick.
Yeah, short kick. Got to keep it inbounds. All right. See what Sterling does here. Hand off to Farney.
We do have a sideline reporter now, Mike. Austin Murphy's down on the sideline. He's abandoned his camera.
Oh, Austin,
Yes.
talk to us, man. Talk to us.
Well, it's looking good from down here, guys. The scoreboard looks just about as good from down here as it does from up there. So, thankfully, time is on our side here. As far as we've seen to this point, Sterling is not a team that is going to score quick on you. So, as long as we can get a stop here, we're in good shape.
2nd and 3. Ball trying that pitcher on the left side. It's got some legs, and he's going to get drugged down just short of the 30-yard line. Hey, stay tuned after the game, Warrior fans. The reason Austin's on the sideline right now is he's going to have an interview with Warrior head coach Sean Kraft. And then as the season goes on, we'll start interviewing seniors after all the Marion seniors after all the home wins.
Home wins. We want lots of home wins.
We want lots of home wins. It's an incentive to those seniors.
That's right.
Under 2 minutes to go. Pitch coming this other direction. Cuts it back against the grain. Good running. They've got some really nice skill position
really
players
do
on this team.
That is Jaden Diazio. He's a junior, 5'8", 140 pounds.
I tell you what, speaking on their skill players, the one thing that is different down here is, man, it looks a lot faster down here, too. They're fast up in the booth, but they look a lot faster down here.
Well, just try to keep up with them.
I'll do my best.
All right, 2nd and 5. Just go back the other direction. We're just going to go back
Just
and forth
bounce
on these.
it back.
Yeah.
Side to side.
2, Wyatt Newberry on the tackle, number 50.
Clock continues to run. 50 seconds left.
2 Warriors really slow getting up there.
We're feeling it, Mike. We're feeling some bumps and bruises here. 42 seconds remaining in the game.
Caleb comes off the field. I wonder if they'll go back with Caleb off the field. Will they come with Farney back up the middle? Now they're going to pass, headed for the end zone.
That was pass interference.
Yeah,
That's offensive pass interference.
They need to throw an offensive. That should be offensive pass interference. I think everybody in the stands saw that.
It's hard when you're dressed all in white. It's hard to hide.
Well, you're supposed to be a good guy.
Well, that's true.
Waiting for the call.
Pass interference, offense.
Yes.
Number 5. And go back to the 3-minute clock. 15 yards. Please play 3rd down.
That's a big loss. They were 3rd and 2.
Great coverage on that play by Lander.
You know, obviously we wanted to like this officiating crew because the guy that was up there was so nice. And I can honestly say that with the exception of the one call that went against the Warriors for pass interference on the far side, which, I'm not going to say it was crazy call. They've run a nice game tonight.
Another pass, same person, broken up, incomplete.
Warriors had 3 people around him.
Yeah.
So he's not going to go in the end zone with it.
Pass is incomplete.
19 seconds to go in the ball game. Warriors up 32-14. Stay tuned after the game for a quick interview with Warrior head coach Sean Kraft. Peabody Award-winning journalist Austin Murphy will be bringing you that interview.
That's right.
Or maybe he went through Peabody one time. It's something like that. Warriors just need to make sure nobody gets behind them here. The pitch going to go that way. Well, we missed him with a couple of tackles.
Yeah, we decided to arm tackle.
Goes out of bounds with 10 seconds left on the clock. But he's short of the first down.
It's going to be Warrior ball.
Yep.
Coach is calling for the victory formation here. They're going to go ahead and clock it and call this a night.
Well, a really interesting football game, but I really like the outcome, 32-14. You can't say that this Sterling team wasn't game or they didn't give a lot of effort, because they certainly did, and they've got some weapons, but I do think the better team is on the top of the scoreboard.
Just want to recognize our coaches, Jordan Metro, Tyler McMichael, Jimmy Shipman, and we're so glad to have back our head coach, Sean Kraft.
Take a knee.
And that's your ball game.
That'll be the ball game. Well, while we let Austin get out the coach and coach ready to talk, Jeremiah, we again want to thank all of our sponsors. We've given them to you all night. You've seen their names on the screen all night long. We appreciate all of them. We really would, seriously, all kidding aside, would appreciate it if you would subscribe, like, those sort of things on the YouTube. And remember that you can watch these on cable TV, on Vive Cable, Sundays and Wednesdays. And if you've got friends and family who might want to watch them, make them aware of it. So with all that said, thoughts on the game, Jeremiah?
Mike, it was a good game. Warriors played fairly well. I think, there was a couple times where we would try and put together a drive and just nothing would work. And so we're going to have to go back and look at tape and find out what happened on those drives that prevented us from moving the ball. But overall, Warriors played a good game. They got quick points on the board. End of the first half, beginning of the second half, which really put the game away. I thought we saw some great running from Trevor. I thought we saw some good QB work from Jack. I thought we saw some good defense all across the board, running and pass defense. And I think Warriors will come out ready for Hutch Trinity next week.
Watching out on the field, I think Coach Kraft forgot about the interview. He's taking the team over to the end zone to talk. And can you hear us down there, Austin?
Yes, sir, I can.
I'll leave it up to you whether you want to try to lasso him or if we just want to try to get some seniors next week.
We'll give it a minute here. I don't think it'll take too terribly long.
Okay.
I think they'll say most of it. We do need to get in another quarterly report, though.
Yes, we do. We've got one last St. Luke Hospital quarterly report.
Okay, so all in all, a great game by the Warriors. We had some mistakes, but after all, it was a grinded-out game, and the Warriors have shown that they can do that in two separate games. Sure, we lost to Inman, but that was a fantastic team, and it was early in the season. The Warriors can do it when it's tough, and I tell you what, we can look forward to a great season moving forward.
Good stuff.
Warriors huddled in the far end zone. Sadie's centering in on them right there. Want to thank Sadie Lang. She's hung with us through thick and through thin through not two full seasons, but last football season and so far this season, and a couple of basketball seasons. And despite her caustic personality, she's very bright.
Oh, come on.
And shy. I wish she wasn't so shy.
You know me.
Tell the viewers how much popcorn you're going home to have,
Oh,
Mike.
that's a story.
My wife and I like popcorn. We like popcorn a lot, and we have a 30-gallon tub, like the biggest thing you can buy from the movie theater. That I'm going to go home and we're going to share it. We shared one last night because we got our free refill.
Yep.
And we're going to share the other part of it tonight.
That's great.
Yeah, it is great. I know you're jealous.
A little bit, actually, because Keenan is in braces, and so we don't eat a lot of popcorn right now.
Oh,
It's his
yeah.
favorite snack.
And he loves popcorn, so we try not to rub it in. So
We haven't.
Oh, yeah. right here.
In weather news, it's going to be cooler than it was today, tomorrow. It's supposed to be about 75 degrees here in Marion, so get outside and enjoy that before the rain.
As always, it will warm up for the cross-country meet next week.
In further weather news, it will be darker tonight than it was today.
Is that weather?
Brighter towards
Is
the
that
morning.
weather, or is that just
Well, what is it?
Science.
Atmospheric?
Oh, again, atmospheric.
Atmospheric news.
The rotation of the Earth.
Now, in the rotational news, the Earth has spun.
What's on that? Like solar flares?
All right, let's see if I'm looking down there trying to find Austin and trying to find Coach. Look like Austin's
He's
found
got
him.
Yep.
Austin, make sure you turn his headset on. If
All right. I think we're good to go. All right, so we got Coach Kraft here. Coach Kraft, that was a hard-fought ball game, but at the first win of the season, tell me what you liked. Tell me what you want to improve on for next week.
Obviously, just the way the kids responded. After a tough game last week, tough loss, physical game last week, we came out and we knew Sterling was going to be physical and they were strong up front, but our guys responded. We had a little adversity and we had a new center tonight, and he stepped up and did a great job stepping in for our starter. And, it's just a great job by the guys responding after a tough week last week.
That's awesome to see. And we also heard a lot of calls, some of our younger guys, Luke Watkins, Jamison Looper in particular, those young guys stepping it up for us. Tell us what you saw in practice or what you saw in the offseason that got you putting those guys in those spots.
Jameson just finds a way to get to the ball. He's fast. He doesn't really think, he just reacts, which is what you got to do to be a good football player. Just react to things. And he's flying down kickoff teams. You got to find a spot for somebody like that. So, somebody so willing to fly down there and hit anybody wearing another color, they'll have a place on the field.
Well, great game again tonight, Coach. We look forward to seeing you again at home. We got a good home stretch going here. So thanks again for taking the time, and we look forward to next week.
Thank you, guys.
Thanks, Coach. Austin, final thoughts.
Well, I called my shot in Inman. We're going to have a great season. I told you at halftime we were going to come out and have an explosive half, and we did. Held the team to 14 points for the total game. Got a couple quick scores on the sure, but, Sterling's got to figure out a way to score faster if they want to win some ball games. 7 minutes isn't going to cut it.
Jeremiah.
Good first home game of the season. Glad to be at home. Thankful that we could be here broadcasting this game. Enjoy watching the Warriors get the first win of the season.
Thanks to to Gene and to Sadie and the rest of the crew. This is Mike Powers saying good night, Mr. and Mrs. Warrior fan. Good night, Kevin. Good night, Red. Good night, Gabby Gabbard, wherever you are.